All right, people. Yes, back. Bike is in the garage. Yeah, look, the light is back on. Yeah, so track season is over. And I am just doing some bit of maintenance. So I'm going to do an oil change. I am going to get my off-road tyres on, which are these Pirelli's MT60 RS's. Got the back already on. There you go, look at that. And the reason why there's nothing happening in the front is because I'm trying to fit this skid pan, which I will attach the picture here. I'm doing this video in reverse because I tried to make a start on this and I couldn't get anywhere. Spoke to my mechanic friend who came and helped me out. So this is the current state of what we've left it in. This is the skid pan. Obviously you can see it there. Fits nicely in this section here somewhere. So we started off on the easy side. Let's get this under brace on, which you can see here. Goes all underneath the bike. Fits to the kickstand here, no problem. There it is. It is really close. If you see, there isn't much gap. So what we're going to do is we're going to somehow drill some holes or make the hole a bit bigger so we can lower it down a bit so it clears the sump so it doesn't catch and scratch the sump. So that's another step that we've got to do. But because I'm running the Ducati bike rear sets, the bolts that came with this weren't long enough because obviously this is more spaced out because of this. So we had to find one of these, and good job we had one in the shed because we tried that one and that wasn't long enough. So yeah, so that's the easy bit. The hard bit is trying to get this all to fit on a bike that has an oil cooler, but is designed for a bike that doesn't have an oil cooler. That bracket is this, okay, which is supposed to sit inside there, which obviously you've got that bolt there, and at the same time fit this on there and those two on there, line it all up, and then be able to access those two that go into there, which secure the front end. These oil cooler lines aren't long enough, so it just won't clear. So what do? Get longer oil coolers, but I think it will still catch the oil cooler because of the wheel. It's going to get closer, so that's a bit of a risk. So I don't want to knacker that, piss oil everywhere. So the other option was to let's go and do some engineering, and we're gonna cut that off there so that all completely goes. So that frees up all this, and all this can just go back on, so that's good. And then work out a way, attach the front of this somehow to the bike. So that's the current state. Bit of a mess. So day 2, we've got this hooked on. That's been snipped off the front, and now we're gonna try and get it to sit somehow. Let's see what happens. So we got this little S bracket which we flattened down, smashed to bits with the hammer. That is going to sit on there, and then the other end is going to go onto the bottom of the oil cooler Evo radguard thing. So that should clean up the line and make it look nice and symmetrical. Let's see. We've got a proper air gap now, nice and bent out a little bit. Clears the sump perfect on this side. Look at that. You can focus. Nice. And on this side as well. That should protect that. And there we go. Look at that. So that's how it's bolted there. Everything bolted to the back there. And this isn't going anywhere. Look at that. Once the wheel's on, I reckon it looks sorted. You won't be able to tell. Because obviously, you can see there's 2 little bolts there, the screws. But who cares, man? Once the wheel's on, it's all about the protection, mate. That's right. Sorted. That's it, guys. Skid pan is on. Custom skid pan from an 821, fudged and made to fit on a 950. Covers everything nicely. A little bit of that's how we've managed to fit it together. Just got that underneath. Looks nice and alright in black. Looks tidy. I think it looks quite sleek. Sort of looks alright, doesn't it? Covers everything all up. All the wires are hidden. The front end there sits nice. Look at that. The angle looks quite good. I like it. I actually think it looks spot on. I'm happy with that. What do you think? It's not too bad. Sort of discreet.